Hello guys, and welcome to Boost Your Light. Today we've got a great pick a card reading for you. Manifesting your soulmate, or all about your future spouse, soulmate. If you want to get straight to the reading, you see we've got card 1, 2 and 3. Wonderful Marc Jacobs, the wonderful Christian Lacroix, and of course the legend that is Estee Lauder. Timestamps are down below, but yes, welcome back. For those of you that are new, welcome, hi. Thank you for clicking on my video. And for my subscribers, you'll notice a bit of a change. Boost Your Light. Guys, I'm sorry I've taken such a long break. I've literally had the craziest year. I've had a bit of ill health, but fab now, glad and happy to say. But yeah, I really need to dive back into this, and it's been so lovely to come back to work these last couple of weeks. I'm feeling good, and yeah, I'm excited to do these readings for you. And again, you know, this channel is all about boosting your light, raising your vibration. We're going to be doing that through various picker cards, and also you'll see I've already done a manifestation video on my channel already. Check it out if you haven't, or affirmation video rather. And I want to do more of that stuff, and you know, any ideas or anything that you want to know more about, just jot it in the comments below. But let's get straight to it, shall we? So again, soulmate, spouse. I say spouse, obviously that's the title of the video, but whatever you want to refer to, we're talking about the person that you're going to be with, you know, your partner in crime, your ride or die rather, and yeah, the person you're going to be with long term, big significant in your life. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Again, I mentioned earlier you've got the 3 cards. Let's look at them a little bit closer. So again, pile number 1 is the awesome Marc Jacobs. Love Marc Jacobs. And then we've got Christian Lacroix, who's also insanely talented, and the wonderful, oh, I love her, Estee Lauder. So you might find, often some people ask me, you know, is it okay to read more than one pile? Of course, you know, with these pick a card readings, guys, it's never going to be 100%. It's a pick a card reading. And if you want something a lot more, you know, specific to yourself, obviously, then it's best to do a private reading, which I have opened up. Check the details below. But with pick a card readings, you know, just trust that you're meant to find a message at that time. So if you are drawn to more than one, absolutely go ahead, and there may be more messages for you. So without further ado, let's get to it. So those of you that chose pile number 1, this reading is for you. Okay, so pile 1, Marc Jacobs. Sorry, my camera just had a wig out then, so probably apologies for the continuation issues. Yes, Marc Jacobs. So you chose the wonderful Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to read him first. We all know how fabulous and awesome he is. True beauty lies in the imperfect. Fashion is about desire. Who said anything about need? And if in doubt, there's always social media. I love Marc Jacobs. I'm a huge fan of the brand. So very cool. We're going to try that in a little bit later. I'm going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot today. And again, we're looking at manifesting your soulmate, spouse, future partner. So really good vibes. We need to raise our vibration today, guys, and really manifest what we're looking at here. But we're going to try and get a bit of guidance from the cards and my lovely guides today. So the first question we're going to ask is a card to represent a soulmate that you can manifest into your life. So this card's going to directly represent your actual soulmate. And let's see what we've got. We have the 8th of... Oh, 8th? I can't say my words today. The 8 of Swords. Oh my goodness. The 8 of Swords reversed. I love this card. People normally shy away from it, but I think it's a pretty cool card. The 8 of Swords. So when we're looking at the 8 of Swords, guys, we're just going to dive straight into it. Normally, we're looking at somebody, what shall we say, almost they're in their own imprisonment, you know, their own isolation. But if you look closely at this lovely lady on top of this hilltop strewed with daggers, you can see the hair over her eyes. All she has to do is wipe those away, and actually there's a ladder here that she can quite easily climb down, and she just wipe her hair, sweep her hair away, grab a sword and climb down that goddamn mountain. But she's not doing that, you know. She's her own worst enemy almost. And definitely when we obviously look at that in reverse and we're looking at the question, remember, this is the representation of your soulmate. When we look at that reverse, we're looking at perhaps, excuse me, I've got to just have a drink. I'm so sorry guys, I've got something in my throat today. Nearly had to fly earlier as well. Just like, oh my god. But yeah, when we're looking at that, so we've got the Eight of Swords here, and when it's in reverse, we're looking at acceptance, the opposite of what we just spoke about, accountability, discovery, release. This is a person, you know, we speak about, and even the tarot, let's use that analogy. We look at the tarot, and really all the tarot is, and certainly if you look at the major arcana and all the cards in between, it's a path of life, right? Like the tree and life of Kabbalah, whatever, however you want to view it, a path. And this is a person that really has gone through it and come out that other end. You know, they've gone from being in, you know, that they've had that, which I'm sure we all have. And if you haven't, oh God help you, because you will at some point. We all do. We're all human, and you know, it's important we go through the stages of life. But they've gone through that stage of, you know, self-inflict almost, and self-sorrow. And I mean, this can also certainly represent in some cases mental health. But this person has absolutely conquered that and come out of the other end. And when you get a person like that, all we're seeing is pure strength. I'm going to pull another one here. 10 of Wands reversed. Just to match that, sorry, just checking you can see that on the screen. I'm going to pop these over here. So we've got the 10 of Wands reversed, just to show you. So obviously, again, normally we speak of the 10 of Wands and you're looking at, you know, burdens or oppression, stress as well. When you see that in the reverse, of course, we're looking at more, I would say, relief. Again, you know, this person is someone that's definitely gone through the mill. But the biggest thing that's coming through, and I'm literally, I feel when I read, you know, I feel energy, and the energy that's coming through, and then that relief that I just spoke about is a relief from, you know, God damn, they really have been to the bottom of the earth and dug, you know, their way back up to the top. And I'm sure, certainly for those of you watching that have been in that situation, regardless, you know, what the catalyst was for it, but it's a tough journey. But when you do come out of the other side, you are stronger than you will have ever been before. And this is why we shouldn't, you know, look at our mistakes as, or look at them in such a negative light, because everything that happens just happens for a reason. But again, going back to this person, this is someone that's really dug themselves back out, polished themselves back off, and they are raring to go. So we're looking at a really strong individual here, someone that knows exactly who they are, which is wonderful. If you'd have met this person before now, and this is why timing is everything, guys, right? If you'd have met this person before now, they're just not ready for it. You weren't ready for it, but when you do meet, and we'll get into that later in the reading, but certainly the timing is going to be perfect. But yeah, this person is going to be so ready. They're so strong and whole in their entire being, and you know, really a grounded individual we're looking at here as well. So definitely exciting. The next question we're going to be asking is, how can you vibrationally attract this person, this awesome person, into your life? So imagine yourselves like magnets, right? We're looking at manifesting. I mentioned that in the beginning of this video, because rather than, you know, a standard video, and I've done them myself about spouses and their traits and this and that, we're still going to cover all of that, but this is about taking action, guys, not just listening to a reading and, you know, listening to it and then 10 minutes later, oh, you know, hopefully that might come true, whatever, blah blah blah. This is about manifesting it. So this reading is something you're going to carry on and manifest. Remember, you know, if you found my video, you would have already should be in the mindset and understand about the law of attraction, manifesting, affirmations. And the reason we do these things, as you know already, it's just nice to be reminded, is because whatever we think in our minds, whatever, you know, we constantly think about, if we worry all the time, that's what we're going to get back. If we think good thoughts all the time, that's what we're going to get back. Like attracts like magnets, right? And manifestation, if you're constantly putting out to the universe what you want, then you shall receive. And it really is the case. And, you know, Easier said than done though, right? And I can certainly vouch for that. I mean, this year's been crazy, but I'm back on that train, and it's all about just raising your vibration, guys. But yeah, really take away from this reading manifesting. And right now we're looking at how you can vibrationally attract this person into your life. So think like magnets. So how can we attract this beautiful, strong, grounded, whole individual into your life? Sounds really great, by the way. I say they, he, she, they, whichever relates to you. The world. Oh, I love that. So we've got the world. We've got the world reverse. I'm going to pick one more. And we've got the Six of Cups reverse. A lot of reversals for you today, guys. And the Six of Cups reversed. So the world, we all know what that means. And again, remember the question, how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? The world, when it's on its head, shall we say, it's almost, it speaks of incomplete, really. I would say a little bit of doubt or regret almost as well. And then the Six of Cups reverse, you're looking at, I mean, the first thing that literally is coming into the energy fields here is naiveness, I want to say. Yeah, naivety. I think the biggest message that's coming through for these, because obviously it might seem a bit strange, and again the question, how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? It's from being completely open and bare and honest, and almost showing your insecurities. I mean, again, the world tipped on its head, it speaks of, excuse me, incomplete, doubt, regret, you know, and these may sound quite negative, but my guide's saying here, you know, the whole point of this is it's to show your naked self, strip back the person you are. Not, you know, we're all inclined, right? We meet a real hottie or someone that we're super attracted to in wherever we may be, and we just give it large a bit, don't we? Or we maybe, you know, you want to present yourself the best way you can. We've all kind of gone down that road, and sometimes you know, we can get a bit carried away, and we certainly don't want to lay ourselves bare. And I'm not saying, you know, tell your life story on a first date. That's not what we're saying here. But the whole point of this is certainly be your absolute transparent self, regardless what the person in front of you is thinking, because your soulmate will absolutely be attracted to you, not this persona that, you know, you may put on, or this whatever it is that you think that the other person might want to hear. And that sounds like, you know, I'm saying you're really shallow. You're not. Listen, we're all human, and we all are. That's the truth of the matter. We all are in some respect, or we all want to impress, some more than others. But it's just reminding you that, you know, in order to vibrationally attract this person into your life, you've got to start being your absolute authentic self. And I love this message. I love it so much. You know, you've got to turn that normal, pristine world that you present to the world upside down and just show it the exact warts and all you. Because essentially, remember, we're not just talking about someone you fancy or a crush or, you know, boyfriend. We're talking about your soulmate. We're talking about your future spouse, or, you know, however you want to label that. So this is someone that loves you for you, and exactly that. So remember that, and yeah, that's how you're going to vibrationally attract this person to you. And you know, my guide's saying here again, in with the affirmations, and I am going to do extendeds to these paths today, so you see all the information below in my info, but we're going to cover a lot more manifesting in that as well. But yes, your true self, lay bare. The next question we're going to look at is a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. You know, I think certainly that what we've just covered fits into that as well, but let's get a bit more specific, and our spirit, a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. Let's have a look. A way that my viewer can be more open, pile one, to receiving this person. And we've got the Page of Cups, which I love, and we've got the Lovers. Oh, sorry, I just banged. I've got my new setup. I'm like in a mare at the moment. I need a new stick, and it's in the middle of me, above me here. I keep banging my head. Anyway, a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. Page of Cups and Lovers. I love these cards so much. I'm going to pick them both up. So first we've got the Page of Cups, which isn't that just the most loveliest card. And then we've got the Lovers too. I'm going to show you those two. And again, this is a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. So let's start off with the Page of Cups. And we're looking at confidence, happiness, insight, well, you know, I'm trying to think of some other more bullet points. Contentment, what we were just speaking about a moment ago, you know, someone that, which is exactly, going back to our first question about your soulmate, exactly what they are and what you are too deep down, but you've still got that little polishing to do because you're scared to show it. But someone that just knows themselves, loves themselves, and doesn't care what anyone else thinks, because those that truly matter will love this person, warts and all. So it's going into the question we were. So again, just to remind you who the Page of Cups is, this is a confident page, just pure joy as well. You know, this person exudes happiness and insight, and contentment. They're just happy. They don't need anything added to their lives, but anything added would be, you know, would add richness, would be wonderful, but they're content. I'm definitely getting the feeling that you're very much on this journey already, but again, much like we're talking about manifesting and everything else, this isn't putting you down. We're all like this. This is human nature, myself included. Easier said than done, isn't it? You know, I mean, one moment you can be so content and in love with life and your situation, and then something can come in and really rattle that cage, and it's just learning to really control your and harness your energy, and we'll get into that. That's what, you know, I was going into meditation, but yeah, you're definitely grasping your energy and your reactions and so forth, and what to let go and what not to. And remember, manifestation, out with the negative. We all have negative thoughts that creep in to disrupt this wonderful, you know, happy, joyful, content mode. So it's just really reminding you to keep going, because you're doing really well. I mean, this is what's come up, and it's just saying be more that. So whatever trail you're on at the moment and journey, which definitely, of course, one of spirituality and enlightenment, otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching my video, is working, and you just got to keep going with that. And then we have the Lovers, and we all know the Lovers, right? So what do the Lovers speak of? Love, of course, relationships, harmony, unity, choice. We're just talking about, you know, happiness, someone pure joyful and happiness. So again, the question was, a way that you can be more open to receiving this person, be open to love, you know, and it's from the most unexpected places as well. Something my guys just said, this journey you're going on at the moment, it's almost like you have one more, and the word that's come in, and you know, I've got to just say it how it comes in, this isn't me, I'm just channeling this stuff, is, you know, there's one more shred of ego to peel back, in regards to how you see others as well. So it's just being open to really anyone that comes into your path, and just going forward in life with love. You know, everyone's got such beauty behind them, and you know, one day you'll open yourself up to someone that you wouldn't normally speak to, and it may be their brother, their cousin, their friend, it may be them. The point being is just be open and love, and that's a way that you can, you know, certainly when this person does come along, whoom, with your transparency and your pure, awesome, transparency, that nakedness we spoke about, and your happiness, God, they're going to be attracted to you, like we said a moment ago, like that magnet. Let's have a bit of a playful question now. So something about this person that you're not expecting. We all have an idea of you know, what we want our perfect person to be like, but what is something about them that you're not expecting? I think that's always a great fun question to ask. Throw a curveball into the mix. Let's have a look. So again, we're looking at something about this beautiful person that you are not expecting. Let's have a look. The Emperor and the King of Swords. I mean, excuse me, you couldn't get more powerful than that. I love it. I love it. The Emperor and the King of Swords. I mean, guys, literally, I'm dying. This is what I definitely got in my head for mine. But something unexpected about this person. So let's start with the good old Emperor, shall we? The Emperor, we know it's just power, domination. What more do we know about the Emperor? Energy, structure. So we're talking about a real high-powered individual, whether they're male, female, whatever they resonate with. A high-powered, evolved, I don't necessarily much on the evolved, but definitely high-powered individual. And then we've got the King of Swords. I love the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, you know, we're looking at, again, strength, authority, however, intellect, is a big, big thing. Intellect and fairness. They're also fair. You know, they're a king. They're not at the page stage anymore, and they're not at the knight. They're a fully fledged king. This is someone that a quality, you know, exactly that. They're fair. They've seen it all. They've done it all. They're fair in themselves. But we're talking about someone with a huge power. So this is going to be someone, definitely, I feel I need to draw another card of this as well. I want to say almost a high-powered job, or whatever it is in their field of expertise, which they do. They are at the top of that. So, you know, if they're a scientist, they're going to be head honcho, or, you know, over at NASA, or some, you know, big deal position in whatever it is they do. So you're looking at a very high-powered individual here. That's really exciting, and you know, the intellect side coming from both of these cards, and certainly the King of Swords in particular. You know, you're looking at a super smart person. Obviously we spoke earlier, just to flip it back, about what we do know. We talked about that almost wounded warrior that is now a king. You know, that's exactly what you're looking at here. And they make the best kings, the people that have been through all of that craziness, right? They make the best kings or queens, and that's the character of this person. But the unexpected thing is that not only did they come from such hard beginnings and hard challenges and come through that, but they have literally come boom, straight to the top of their field and what it is that they do. I'm going to just pull one more card and ask about a job, because I'm really intrigued. I was only going to do 2 cards per questions, but I'm nosy. So yeah, I'm going to pull another card out. Let's have a look. And this is about, tells a bit more about their job. 7 of Wands. Okay, so the 7 of Wands. Almost defense, challenge, struggle are the 3 words that have just popped out at me. I mean, you look at the 7 of Wands there, defense, but also what this card, and certainly what's coming out here and in this card itself, you see these hands, and on first glance it looks like that this person's been attacked, right? But actually, are they not just handing the sticks and this person's being very defensive? You know, they're definitely in a challenging job, and this goes hand in hand. I almost want to say CEO role, or definitely, we spoke about that high power to the top. They definitely manage a lot of people, and with that, you know, there's a lot of juggling of, I want this, I want that, take, give, and you know, and so forth. So yeah, definitely CEO capabilities going on in here. I'm just gonna pull that. In the extended, we are gonna go on to ask some more questions, like how will you meet them, what will you think, you know, upon meeting them, how will you know that person's your soulmate, and you know, we're also going to talk a bit more about how we can better understand the law of attraction in relation to this topic. So we will dive into it more in the extended, but I just wanted to go over, you know, obviously this is a small reading for YouTube, but I did want to pull out a few cards as well. And I just want to pull out a few energy cards. And I want to do this for you right now. So let's pull out your energy that would be best suited to manifest in regards to your soulmate. I'm going to use a Moonology card, and we've got new moon in Aquarius. Yes, I'm going to pull out another couple as well. I'm really feeling inclined. I've got these little oracles here. They're really cool. The universe has your back, and I'm going to pull out one of these as well. And this is again manifestation. Oh yes. I'm going to show you straight away now. I won't make you wait. Oh, these cards are beautiful. Kindness. Your kindness is a gift you bestow upon the world. Yes, it is. And that's what we're speaking about, being your best self. And, you know, literally, you don't need to worry about this soulmate. They will find you. Remember, magnet, you're going to attract them. So as long as you crack on, I mean, as I said, you're really advancing and doing so well already. I'm going to pull you another affirmation card as well. And we've got, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Louise Hay. Great manifestation. We'll go into that in a minute as well. And then I'm going to pull you, I'm feeling some Work Your Light Oracle deck. I'm feeling a real spiritual vibe from you guys, pile 1. So I'm going to, it's that Page of Cups in there. I love this card so much, and that's you. I think we'd be friends. We should go get a drink. But yeah, let me pull out another. Let's have a look here. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Oh, isn't that just the most beautiful thing? And what's that talking about? Affirmations. Dreaming a new world into being. And guys, that's again what this reading is all about. It's all about affirmation, not just wondering and knowing a little bit about your spouse and soulmate. Is on realizing on ways to attract. You know, it's all easy to say, I want this, I want that, but what are you doing to get there? It's finding the best way that we can vibrationally attract both your soulmate and everything else you want into your life. But the biggest thing, you know, that my guide is saying to bring through, because you are doing an awesome job, and wow, this person is awesome, and definitely, you know, skip back through and watch again on their trays. But the biggest thing that my guides are telling me here for you guys is about raising your vibration. You know, and all that means, which is great, is feeling really good. You just got to keep feeling really good, finding yourself in that blissful state where you see the beauty and, you know, everything, and whether it makes you feel warm or fuzzy or great or powerful, all of those things. But if you can imagine, if you intellectually think something but don't feel it, it won't have the power to manifest itself. So, you know, if you're having a hard time understanding what that means, spend more time with what I've just said and rewind there. Raising your vibration, guys, is the key to all manifesting, and it will be the best and only way to utilize what we're speaking about is the law of attraction. And yeah, that's what it is, manifesting, law of attraction. So there's all sorts of, I mean, I'm going to be doing some more stuff on my channel, but that's the biggest thing, you know, that you need to do. Soon, you'll be able to feel and pinpoint, you know, where you are from in that high vibration. And from then on, you can just continue to get yourself to that place over and over again. And that's the place where true magic happens, when your vibrations are raised. And, you know, to be quite honest, entering that vortex feels better than any earthly relationships or material objects. Loving yourself and being at your highest vibration. So that's what this is about. It's about being at your highest vibration. And believe me, not only will you attract your soulmate, but you'll attract every other person on the block. You'll be like, oh my good God, this is getting too much now. But it is, you know, almost like a spell in a way. It's not a spell though, just people are magnetized to high vibration things, and that is a fact. So carry on with your thing. Definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts on this reading. But yeah, again, bring love into the situation. These are your ending thoughts and notes. And then your affirmations that you should be saying. I mean, you should be saying lots of affirmations daily. I do a brush my teeth one. I do when I wake up in the morning. I do at night, etc., etc. So there's lots you can be doing. My kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. And it is. Everyone wants your kindness. Give us more. Birthing a new age. Bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, which is just you manifesting. Imagine you in that beautiful bubble right there. That's where you need to get yourself to. And then finally, all is well. Everything is working out for your highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. You are safe. That's a really beautiful one. If you want to pause these videos and just jot those down, but get your own, you know, ones that are personal to you, and manifest, manifest, manifest. Your soulmate is coming. If you want to carry on, we're going to go again into more questions about your soulmate, pile one, Mark Jacobs vibe coming in here. So again, not only are they, you know, full humans, as in their whole, they've gone through that struggle, they've come out the other end, they're flying in what they do, and they're looking stylish while they do it. We like a bit of this, pile one. But yeah, sorry, we like a bit of this. I sound like I'm a market stall trader. I don't know what's got into me today. I'm so giddy. It's because I'm back and it's my first video in a while. I'm excited. But yeah, we're going to go into way more depth, how you meet them, what will you think about meeting, etc. So click on the extended link below and follow me for part 2 of this reading. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. As you can see, I am a very small YouTuber. I've actually been on here for a while, but I've hardly posted, and this is something that I am manifesting into my life right now because I really want to change. My sister is actually a pretty big deal. I say pretty big deal, she'd kill me for saying that because she doesn't think it's so at all. I think she's amazing. But yeah, she's a huge YouTuber with tarot reading here on YouTube. And she, you know, that's what she does with her life full time now. And I would love to do the same. So I'm going to keep up these videos and go for it. So if you could like and subscribe, that'd be wonderful. And leave a comment to your thoughts. But most importantly, manifest, manifest. It's about time you started birthing your new age and raise your vibration. Cheers, guys. For those of you that chose pile 2, which was the awesome Christian Lacroix, then this reading is for you. So pile 2, welcome. Oh, it's so lovely to be reading again, guys. Oh, sorry, I just saw that wobble then. Just totally barged my phone. Let me put those for a second over there. Yeah, guys, welcome back. Christian Lacroix. So today it's all about your soulmate or spouse or whatever label you want to put it, partner in crime, etc. We're going to be asking quite a few different questions. But the difference to this reading, guys, you know, you would have noticed on my channel, I've done various spouse readings, and you know, that I love doing them. They're so much fun and they're great. And there's some wonderful messages. But today, I thought we need to do one with a twist. We need to look at manifesting this soulmate into your life, and what best way to, you know, vibrationally attract that person and so forth. So, without further ado, let's go for it. I'm using today the Lunar Soul Tarot, one of my favourite decks. And we're going to pull a few different cards as well. So yeah, I'll pull some oracles and so forth. And also there's going to have an extended to this, so you can check out the link below if it all resonates with you and you just need to know more. So let's go for it. The first question that we're going to be asking is, well, we're going to be looking at this card to represent the soulmate that you can manifest into your life. So this is all about them, and we're looking at their direct character. So we're looking at a card to represent a soulmate that you can manifest into your life. And your first card is the Fool in reverse. So, of course, we all know the Fool is about new beginnings, fresh opportunity. And when that's in reverse, you could almost say carelessness, maybe a little bit, uncertainty. Definitely there's a real, but you know, with the Fool, there's so much fun as well, right? I mean, it's working its way up to the Magician, which is next in line. But there's so much playful, and definitely we're getting the energy here of a real playful and a really young spirit, you know, not a young spirit necessarily, or young soul, but a really young vibrance about them and energy. Yeah, just that real rah, rah, rah. Let's fill another card out for that as well. We'll go into it a little bit more. Oh, we've got the Devil. Definitely straight away what's coming through is much, of course, with that young vibrancy comes that appetite for all things naughtiness, or however you want to read into that. But definitely kinky in the bedroom, or certainly you won't be... I've literally got a massive smile on my face because the energy is really funny and wonderful. But yeah, definitely this person is going to keep you entertained. And, you know, it goes with what we were saying about that first card, is we're looking at someone that's really just... I almost want to say, you know, when you walk into a room and energy is everything, right? This person's energy is just so attractive and so magnetic that they're very easy and happy to be around. You know, they instantly light up a room with their good energy. So we're talking about someone, yeah, that's just happy. Really happy and vibrant. And I'm laughing now because I know some of you are complete opposite to that are watching this video, and my guide is saying, oh, another card just fell out, I'm going to pull that. My guide is saying that you, sorry, I just totally got thrown off there by that. Yeah, my guide was saying that for some of you out there that are actually quite quiet and reserved, it's going to be funny because they're totally opposite to that, you know, really vibrant. Not, I mean, obviously we've got the Fool, but it is reversed. Not in the traditional sense of the Fool as, oh God, you know, that one that just goes a little bit too far. That, you know, we're talking about the Fool in reverse. So they've definitely got it caged, shall we say, or they definitely have control over that. And actually they're really measured in their birth. So not in an annoying way is this person out there and vibrant, in a wonderful, really happy way. So definitely this person's going to keep you smiling and so forth, and that's who we're looking to attract. Now let's ask, how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? I mean, you know, if you could imagine like two magnets, how can we look at attracting a person like this that's in your life. In fact, I forgot to do the Six of Discs that just fell out. I was only planning on pulling 2 cards, but when this fell out, it felt significant. So we've got the Six of Discs, or the Six of Pentacles. You're looking at kindness, you know, I mean, you see the hand and there's giving and there's these beautiful hearts and everyone's happy. Kindness. So definitely with that wonderful, beautiful, vibrant streak that this person has, they're super, super, super kind. You know, they think of others. They're definitely, I'm almost getting a vibe that they're possibly involved in charity things, whether it be they do charity runs or they help, you know, a kitchen, or, you know, it could be anything, but they're definitely very much into giving and others, very generous. And also, which, you know, it's quite a magical person. Oh, I just got the most amazing energy that just came over me, guys, from this person. And they're just one of those magical people that, listen, they're not all rosy. Of course, they see the shit in life, so to speak. But they're definitely, you know, they've not got the rose-tinted glasses on. They know exactly the dark side, but they just battle through that and choose to... They're bloody glorious. Their energy is amazing. Sorry, I can't help the feelings. I really feel when I read. But yeah, this person is just magical, I would say. Magical in every way. So you've got a real amazing thing coming to you here. But let's look at, again, how we can vibration attract this person into your life. And again, this goes with this reading, guys. This isn't just, oh, let's watch a tarot reading about my spouse and, you know, then... I'll forget about it probably, and maybe it'll come true, maybe it won't. We're talking about manifesting this person, so you're going to take a lot of things away from today. And this question in particular, how can you vibrationally attract this amazing magical person into your life? Again, think like magnets. And I'm going to pull the first card, and we've got the Four of Discs. Interesting. And then we've got the Ace of Discs reverse. A lot of disc action going on here, guys, or pentacles, which is, of course, super earthy. Yeah. So just try to read into this. So we've got, obviously, the Four of Discs. And the biggest thing that's coming through here, guys, I mean, you can see by this card, this chap in the beautiful tarot deck here, he's got these beautiful, magnificent balls in his hand that he doesn't want to let go of. I mean, he's clinging on tight. But if he did, there's a key to a door. And, you know, if he just put those down, he could open himself up to a magical whole new world. But he's not sure what to do. Then, of course, we've got the, and I'll go into this obviously a bit deeper, we've got the Eight of Discs. And the Eight of Discs, normally it speaks of productivity and so forth, or, you know, you can see this guy's hard at labour in his work. And that's reverse. So when we're looking at the reverse angle of that, the main thing that's coming out is almost frustration or obstacles, so to speak. And the biggest thing, the energy and my guides are saying now, is that the biggest thing you can do to vibrationally attract this person into your life is literally almost like this guy here. You know, take risks, go for it, be a yes person more. You're very again, not really reserved. Some of you will be far more than others for sure, but it's almost like you think too much about, not necessarily others, it's not that necessarily, it's a little hint of that for sure, but you're very easy to shut things down. You know, you've almost got into your way of, your cycle of being, and, you know, you just need to get out of your routine. You know, you've got a certain routine that you've got into. You need to start being a yes person, start getting out more. And I'm hearing that you've done this in your life before, but you've just got into almost a bit of a rut with that. But definitely start saying yes to things, taking the risk. Be a little bit more them, you know, look for the magic in life. And definitely, you know, we talk about, and I'm talking about manifesting and raising your vibration, but that's the biggest message that's coming through here. You know, and all that means, it's really easy to do, guys. All that means is feeling really, really good, you know, finding yourself in that absolute blissful state where you see the beauty in everything, and feel amazing. And that's easy. It's just about feeling good. But, you know, if you can imagine, if you intellectually think something but don't feel it, it won't have the power to manifest itself. And, you know, if you're having a hard time understanding that, spend a little more time with it. But yeah, raising your vibration is key to all manifesting, and will be the best an only way to utilize certainly the law of attraction. So in this instance, you know, constantly affirmations are a big thing that you need to start doing. But yeah, the biggest message coming through is the biggest way you can vibrationally attract this person is by raising your energy to be more that yes person, and just a bit more enthusiasm for life, which you have inside you. You're so enthusiastic for life, and I'm thinking now that in your own mind you're thinking back to memories, and they're all there of a plenty, but you know, get it out there again, because it's got lost somewhere. So definitely you need to do your thing and get on up. And this is what, again, I love this channel, Boost Your Light, because that's what it is. You have to boost your light, and you know, you have to remember energy. And I speak about this in a lot of my videos, but it's the underlying thing of everything in our world existence is energy, and we all feel energy. You know, if someone walks into the room, if they're an amazing, you know, they can touch you, can't they? If someone walks into the room, they're really depressed, or they're really down, or there's just shifty energy, you feel it. And if someone walks into the room and they're vibrant and they're, hey guys, you know, it's like that saying, if someone smiles at you, you cannot help but smile back. Try that today. I did this hilarious with a boss ages ago, not a boss, a client I was meeting, and I heard that he was a really, like, you know, serious man, and no one never smiled. So I literally went in and I smiled at him, and I must have looked crazy because I didn't stop smiling, but I got a smile out of him. It's infectious. Energy is infectious. Actions are infectious. So be more aware of that. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about raising your energy. And that's the message that's coming through, of how you can vibrationally attract this person into your life. Let's look at also, I want to ask the next question of a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. So let's have a look and draw some cards and ask Spirit a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. Oh, this is such a feel-good pile, guys. I'm loving this person, your soulmate. You are lucky. Let's have a look. So, a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. We've got the Five of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. Of course, the Five of Cups, I'm going to show you this card here, a little bit more detail. So when we're looking at the Five of Cups, excuse me, the biggest thing that's coming through is almost, it's fear, you know, and fear of failure almost. You can see here, you've got this lovely lady, she's got some beautiful full cups behind her, but she's dreaming of the spilt glasses. And it's just, you know, and again, remember the question here is a way that you can be more open to receiving this person is look on the brighter side. I'm feeling that definitely for a good bunch of you watching this, that you've really kind of, when we touched on it in the last question, got into this rut. And again, this is just another reminder. This is a way that you can add on to those affirmations you're speaking, is again, just seeing the bright side. And listen, it's so easier said than done, isn't it? You know, I mean, I do my affirmations, etc., but it's, you forget, and we all do, we all know this. Nothing I'm saying here is new to you. My guide is saying, but it's so easy to forget. So it's just reminding ourselves. In the mornings, you need to implement rituals to get you out of that stum. But yeah, definitely you need to start looking on the brighter side. We've also got the Knight of Swords here, and again, this is a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. And when we look at the Knight of Swords, we're literally talking about almost impatience, and definitely, I mean, swords itself, right? So with swords, we talk about challenges and thoughts and intellect and so forth. So we're very much a heady card. And then when you look at a knight, excuse me, when you look at the knight, you're looking at all that energy of that young person in there as well. That's certainly the energy that's coming through for you. And it's just a case of letting go. You've just got to let go for whatever reason on your path. And, you know, obviously this isn't the reading to go into it. We can certainly do a private reading. But for whatever reason, you know, I'm feeling that something has happened for you, certainly a good few of you out there, that has left you, you know, a bit deflated, a bit scared, a bit run down. And this is a message to wake up. You've got so much life and soul inside of you guys. Literally, your energy, I'm feeling it now, is magic. But it's, you know, be more Knight of Swords, raw. But again, the swords, we're talking about the mind. So this is referring to what goes in your mind. And again, going to the law of attraction, right? And manifesting. Whatever it is you think about in your minds the most is what is going to happen, guys. In a nutshell. I mean, obviously we can go a lot more. And again, I'll do another video on manifesting. But it's really as simple as that. Whatever occupies our mind and our thoughts is what becomes. So be really careful of that. Every time you think of something positive, obviously, negative rather, replace it with 2 positives, and slowly but surely, you know, that mindset will start to change. But yeah, be more positive and raw, and take ownership of your mind and what's going on in there. And again, that's another way that you can be more open to receiving this person, because you have to remember, you know, the reason you've not met this person already, and definitely for them and what's going on in their life. I mean, we're not going into that in this reading, but well, we could go into it actually in the extended a bit more, find out a bit more about them, of course. But you know, everything happens at the right time for a right moment, and it's all about when that vibration is right, and boom, that's when it meets, when it's meant to be. So again, these are things that you can help get yourself there, to be ready to receive this amazing scenario. Let's do another question. We're going to do something about this person that you're not expecting, and I love this question, because we always know, you know, we can always think in our minds, right, what we do want, the kind of person. We almost conjure an image, right? But what's something that we are not expecting? So what's something, pile 1, that they are not expecting about their person? And the first card, we've got 4 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Discs. So interesting. So the 4 of Cups, I mean, the biggest thing that's coming through, I almost want to say, ADHD is the first thing that came to my mind, but it's got such a negative connotation on it, and it's not negative at all. So definitely this person has got those traits. It's almost boredom and getting bored easily. And I wouldn't say necessarily they've got full-on ADHD or anything like that. I mean, this is, don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just channeling what's coming through. In fact, yeah, it's almost that boredom. They get bored very easily, so they have to find lots of things to do, which almost gives you an idea of their energy and so forth. But you know, ADHD, it has such a crazy label on it, but they're actually geniuses. I will say that first and foremost. And they can, when they are on the book game, they can focus like no one else before. In fact, most entrepreneurs do have ADHD, so this isn't a negative thing, but definitely because of that, they struggle, or say ADD or ADHD, they struggle to commit long term. They get bored quite easily, so you know, this is why they bounce around quite a lot as well, and where that vibrancy comes from. They're just full of life and amazing. I am loving this person. We've got the 7 of Discs here as well, and the 7 of Discs, such a lovely card. Love this. Isn't that a pretty card? And you can see the lady sitting there watching her full bloom come to life. Oh, sorry, wasn't in the right place. And yeah, this is all about nurturing, and also reevaluation is the biggest thing. So reevaluation, there's definitely been, you know, they're growing their crop, so to speak. And normally, I mean, let me just tune into this, because I'm getting a few mixed messages here. There's definitely, with this person, a bit of a, it's almost a fear because of what we were just touching upon. Oh, sorry, I just dropped some of my cards. Because of what we were just touching upon, it's almost like they have, even though they're utterly incredible, and this person, I'm definitely getting these genius vibes in that the things that they touch just turn to gold. But again, they're a short-term person, so they're like a 3-6 month turnaround when it comes to work kind of style. But goddamn, will they deliver in that time? So they're really good on different projects, but they have an innate fear, which they don't always show and may take a very long time. And again, obviously this question is something that you're not expecting about your person, but yeah, they have although they come across as this, you know, confident, zest for life, I mean, no one would really think this about them. They're actually inside, and that's the case with most people, right? Everyone is human, we're all human. But yeah, this person definitely has that underlying fear of failure, and it really stems from, and I know I'm bringing work into this, but this is what's coming through, it really stems from past history where they have committed something long term and it hasn't worked out, but they know their thing now, they know how to structure their work, and they're smashing it, and they've created the formula that works for them. But yeah, there's always that innate fear underlining. A bit of a strange twist at the end, but guys, overall this is awesome. So we're talking about just a really vibrant, amazing, great energy person who's got a very sharp mind, hugely intellectual, and yeah, has a zest for life. And for you, the biggest thing is to bring this into, obviously, into reality, is to raise your vibration with it. Definitely go back and have a look at things that we've gone over. I am going to go on the extended. We're going to ask a few more questions. So how will you meet this person? What will you think upon meeting them? How you know they're your soulmate, etc. And yeah, we'll go in a bit deeper. So if you want to join me on that, don't forget to click on the link below and I will see you there. And for those of you that want a lovely reading, Christian Lacroix, in fact, I didn't pull an oracle. I'm going to pull an oracle as well. A world without colour is a world without joy. And that's exactly what this person brings in, is just pure colour and joy to your life. So exciting. Dress for your next adventure and make an entrance, then cause a revolution. And this is the perfect card to describe the vibe of the two of you together, in fact. And definitely them. It's all about adventure, joy, colour, and just utter happiness. I'm really excited for you. I'll see those of you in poll. Oh, I keep going to finish, but no. I need to pull a card. I'm feeling really inclined. I'm going to pull two cards, actually. I'm going to pull Moonology, and then I'll see you over on the extender as well. But I want to pull a couple more here. We've got New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Yes, this is what we were talking about, wasn't it, guys? You know, affirmation. It starts now. Let's get you out of that rut. And yeah, start feeling good, guys. You've done this before. You've got that lion inside you. You just need to literally find that roar and wake up. And the way to do that is start thinking positive things, reading positive things, listening to positive things, watching positive things. So be really aware of what you're surrounding yourself by. I'm also going to pull out here, I think these are, yeah, the universe has your back, which the universe does has your back. And the time is now. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action, guys. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, yes, I love this. This is the affirmation that we're going to leave you with. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. And again, my guide is just pointing out this isn't just people or lovers. It's obviously people, friends, family, lovers, things, objects, scenarios, in every way. Healthy, loving in life, but most importantly, you and inside you. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you want to join in the extended, please do, because we're going to get into it basically. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you're not already, and please do leave a comment below. I love to hear from you guys, what you thought of the readings, any comments on them, so forth. And if you've got any video ideas that you'd like to do, we'll go for it. But thank you so much. Peace out, and I'll see you over in the extended. Guys, for those of you that chose the awesome, the legend, Estee Lauder, this reading is for you. Getting all my words muddled up there. Pile 3, Estee Lauder. Let's pop those to a side a second. So, guys, oh, it's gone out of view there. I say rock. This is the most beautiful amethyst stone. Check it out, guys. Isn't that just stunning? Present from my sister. Right, pop that there. So, back to the reading. All about your spouse. We mentioned this at the beginning of the video. We say spouse, but soulmate and so forth, partner in crime, etc, etc. This reading is for you. A bit of a spin on this reading. You know, I've done spouse videos before, as you'll see in my history videos list. But what really I'm wanting to do now with this one is more of a manifestation video. So this is really about manifesting your soulmate and your spouse. So it's not a case of just watching this and then forgetting about it, hoping it comes true like we do every other video. It's about actually taking action and manifesting this into our lives. And we're going to pick some tarot today. I'm going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot to give us a few answers and best ways in which we can do that. So you started with Estee Lauder, which is this beautiful card. I'll read it out, but we'll go into it further later. You can rule the world with a lipstick. A lady should be crease-free, in clothes and in fashion, and earn your daydreams. Oh, she's a legend. Right, let's pop that there for a second. And the first question that we're going to ask is, we're going to look for now a card to represent your soulmate that you can manifest into your life. So we want spirit and cards to give us a representation of this soulmate for pile 3, Estee Lauder. First card I'm pulling, we've got the 4 of Cups, And we also have the Page of Swords. So Four of Cups, obviously, I mean, the straight up meanings behind that would normally be almost discontentment, resentment almost, feeling of loss as well. And then we've got the Page of Swords underneath that. Obviously, I'll go into more detail in just a second, which is, you know, this talks of restlessness. What can you see that there? Curiosity. I almost want to say the word that's coming through is almost thoughtfulness, you know, in a youth kind of way. So yeah, thoughtfulness, clarity. I mean, obviously that we know about the pages, you know, we're talking about a young kind of mind, and certainly with the swords. So definitely this person, I'm getting the impression that this is a younger person, and I'm getting the impression that it's actually going to be younger than you. Whether you're expecting that or not, who knows, but certainly that's the energy that I'm receiving here. And with that, of course, you know, does come, I was going to say insecurities, but they're not insecure, but certainly that can creep in behind. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling that they're going to be younger than you. But they certainly do have a zest for life, and what a sharp mind that they do have. And definitely they're going to bring almost a bit similar to pile one, only this person, we're talking about these are motives with age, so they are going to be younger. But with that, they're going to bring obviously so much freshness, so much vitality, and just awesomeness to the relationship. I'm going to pull another card as well on that. The Fool, again, yeah, they're at the beginning of their journey. It's going to be really interesting. And again, my guide's laughing because whether or not you wanted a younger person than you, I mean, it's not going to matter, put it that way. Whatever you're thinking in your mind now, when you meet this person, it's just not going to matter. And, you know, love has no shapes, sizes, rules, etc. So this person definitely is going to be earlier in their journey than you, but with that they're going to bring such a new beginning. You know, I mean, obviously we talk at the full start of the journey, you know, it's, I mean, opportunity, potential, and they're almost going to give you that wide open eyes. It's, I always want to say could you imagine like a face, well, basically like a rejuvenation of your mind, body and soul is what it is. It's like a facelift for the soul and the mind. That's what this person's going to give you, because their energy is just going to be infectious in that way. So yeah, we're looking at a young soul. Check you out. Funny. So yeah, this person's going to be a lot longer than you. Let's go on to another question, and we can go back over all of these, of course. How can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? So, you know, if you can imagine, think of you both as magnets. How can you get that attraction going and speed that up? I'm a great believer, and my guide is saying it's important to mention this, that, you know, everything happens in perfect timing. So it's just, the reason it's not meant for you yet is you're on different vibrations. So what can, how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? We've got Death reversed, and we also have Six of Cups reversed. So obviously everyone gets freaked out by the Death card, and they absolutely shouldn't. You know, it's all about beginnings and change and so forth. When we look at that in reverse, definitely the energy that's coming through, I want to say obsession. Obsession, is that the word? I ask my guys to help me out here. Yeah, it's that feeling of just all enfolding, not obsession, that feels a little bit harsh, but it's speaking here of almost a stale obsession of guys, I need help here with this. Right, okay, so the way my guy's explaining it is almost, and again, this is how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life. It's almost like you have a very set vision in your mind, like even right now you're listening to me in this reading, and it's like, nope, young person, nope, that's not for me, or whatever. You know, it's almost like you have your preconceived ideas of who your future partner, husband, wife, spouse, etc. are going to be, and you really need to shake that box off of yourself, because that's almost what's hindering. So you definitely, and as I mentioned, when you actually meet this person, you're not going to care. You're literally not going to care. So you needn't worry about who, this, that, whatever. You need to shake that off. It's almost, the vision I'm getting here, it's almost like you're in a box and you need to just shake that box off, like when you literally shake your hands. Whether you do this or not, I don't know, but I'm going to say it because my guide is saying he wants you to stand up and literally put yourself into a star shape and imagine pushing that boxes and it's shattering around you. That's what you need to do in your head in regards to, or even in physicality they say, but in regards to shaking off this idea that you have, because it really isn't going to matter, and that's the bare brunks of it, you know, when you meet them. So definitely that's something you can do to help, you know, get you on the right vibration quicker than you could be. So then we've got the Six of Cups reversed, and definitely the energy that's coming through here, almost want to say naivety. And it's following on from this, and it's like, again, you know, stop being so naive about thinking that you know everything that's right for you. That's what's just come through. I'm sorry, that was sounding really hard, but that's what's just come through. It is, again, it's this box. So what we're asking, and again, remember the question, how can you vibrationally attract this person into your life? Yeah, you need to, and again, when we talk about this and manifestation and attraction and the law of attraction and those magnets, you know, if you can imagine our energy, it's all on a frequency, right? So depending what vibration everyone's on, certain vibrations attract other vibrations, etc. You need to raise your vibration. In fact, the whole planet needs to raise their vibration, but everyone, it sounds like work, and it frustrates people when you mention this, but it's really not. All it is feeling really good. You know, finding yourself in that blissful state, when you see the beauty in everything. I mentioned this in the previous pile. And, you know, if you think about it, if you intellectually think of something but don't feel it, it won't have the power to manifest itself. So you have to feel it, and raise yourself. And again, that starts by getting rid of these preconceived ideas, because what makes you smile makes you smile. You don't have to have a set of rules, you know, oh, I'm not going to smile at this, I'm going to smile at that. No, just go with it. Be free. That's the message that's coming through here. Just be free, go with it, and let yourself go a little bit more and get out of those restraints. And, you know, when you can get yourself to that place over and over again, that's the place where true magic happens. You know, to be quite honest, entering the vortex, and I say this all the time, feels better than any earthly relationship or material object ever will. So again, that's the advice to you in this, is raise that vibration, but most importantly, focus on that area of the preconceived idea that you have in your head about this person. A way that you can be more open to receiving this person. Let's look at ways you can be open to receiving this person. Oh, this is exciting and a nice reading for you. I'm just getting the real energy that you're kind of a little bit miffed off about this, just because it's, again, you're so stubborn about who you think should be your future partner. But what can I tell you? Opposites attract, and, you know, different things happen. We can't help who we fall for. We've got the Four of Swords, and again, this is a way that you can be more open to receiving this person. And we also have the Magician in reverse. So the Four of Swords, I love this card, such a lovely card, and, you know, he's nice and restful, and that's definitely one of the biggest things that's coming through, almost like a relaxation vibe, meditation, contemplation. I mean, he almost looks like he's meditating there, finished his works, happily showing them off. But yeah, you definitely meditate more and get, the energy that's coming through is that you think outwards a lot, and whether that's about, you know, having all these preconceived ideas. God, the guys have been really harsh on you today, but we all need to hear this at times, pile 3, even myself. But yeah, you know, as well as getting rid of all that, you just need to start being way more positive, but certainly going within more as well. And almost working out, my guide is saying, what is it that makes you have these preconceived ideas? And looking into it more and going within. But meditation and affirmation would definitely serve you so, so well. And that would definitely 100% make you more open to receiving this person, without a shadow of a doubt. Careful of procrastination. We've got obviously the Magician reversed here. Procrastination, it just stops you in your tracks from doing anything, and it serves nobody. And, you know, it's in those moments that we all have, that you feel you just haven't got the mojo, almost is the way to explain it. But make sure you just keep going. And again, the way to do that is wake up in the morning, think positively, and you know, all of this that I'm saying, you already know. This is nothing new to you. You know all this. But it's harder, isn't it? It's easier said than done. So it's reminding ourselves, and we have to, as humans. We're not built just to say, this is how we do it. Okay, that's how we'll do it then. We're not built like that. We have emotion. Things get in the way. It is, again, a lot easier to say than do. So it's just reminding and programming ourselves to actually get in the zone to do that. So yeah, be really careful of your procrastination, and do things that feel good. And even if you're in those moments where, you know, you can't be bothered to do anything, or you can't get up, find your get and go, or you're feeling negative, do something that you enjoy. You know, it's better to spend those moments doing something useful than nothing at all, or just, you know, browsing, watching TV, or whatever it is. Do something useful and something that's going to lift you. And that's really what it comes down to, is what's coming through for you, is that there's a decision. You can either kind of watch something that's going to put your energy in a lower zone, or something in a high, so, or choose something to do rather. So it's up to you which one you choose, but you need to start choosing the light. And this is how you can be more open to receiving this awesome young thing that's going to come into your life and set it on fire, literally. Let's ask a fun question now. Something about this person that you are not expecting. This is really exciting. I want to know more about them. Obviously this is just, you know, a free reading on YouTube, pick a card, but I do offer an extended to this, and we'll go into far more depth about them and ask more about them. But again, something to leave you with, something that you're not expecting. Well, I think we can safely say for you, Pile 3, that you weren't expecting the age situation. Or maybe some of you were, but I think the majority absolutely won't be. But yeah, let's have a look at something about this person, apart from age, that you are not expecting. We have, what have we got? 10 of Cups. And we have Temperance in reverse. So 10 of Cups, I mean, you know, happiness, abundance, fulfillment. I'm definitely getting the feeling, Pile 3, and the energy that's coming through, certainly for a majority of you. Of course, there's some of you out there that are romantic, but, you know, you're not overly one of these, like, oh, I want the fairy tale and this and that. You're going to get it. This person's going to give it to you anyway. But yeah, something really surprising about them. I think perhaps a lot of you think that, you know, you wouldn't normally gravitate towards someone that's overly cheesy. But again, not cheesy, but cheesy is the wrong word. They're very cool, actually. But, you know, those people, again, the biggest thing to point out, and that's coming through, that I have channel here, is that you, in the moment, you love it. So, you know, whatever, again, stop those preconceived ideas. We've also got Temperance in reverse. And this speaks of almost very competitive. Very competitive. So, you know, your soulmate, future spouse is going to be hugely competitive. In a good way, but sometimes that can get a little bit too much, because they like to win, without a doubt. And, you know, that can cause a bit of frustration sometimes, and a bit of imbalance between the two of you. But yeah, they certainly do. They love to go to excess as well. So again, I'm getting the feeling that this whole thing, young, excess, imbalance, you know, don't look at it and it's exactly like that. Look at the colours in between. This is a very deep and, you know, individual, interesting individual, and really put together, I will add. Remember, you're you. You're not going to fall in love with someone that's a total idiot, right? Of course you're not. So they're cool. Don't take this reading just off of those small facts, which is exactly the message that you need to get from this reading, is that's what you do too much. You hear that, and boom, without actually reading between the lines and looking at the rest. But yeah, this person's going to add so much fun into your life. You can rule the world with a lipstick. A lady should be crease-free in clothes and in fashion, and earn your daydreams. And daydreaming is something you're going to be doing a lot. I'm going to pull some energy as well, moon energy. I'm going to pull it for both of you, actually, what you're both going to bring into this relationship on the energy front. So for them, or for you rather, this card is for full moon in Pisces. Nice. So it's balance, spirituality and practicality. Definitely the practicality side. In fact, let me pop that there. That's your energy, and the energy that they're going to be bringing is the full moon in Virgo. 2 full moons here. No, you are good enough. That certainly you will feel with this. This is a person that you'll never question your love, and that's one of the things that you love so much, in that this person, rightly so, it's your soulmate and spouse, right? But they're going to make you feel, well, that's why nothing else matters, because the feeling and how they make you feel, but you're never going to worry about doubt their love for you in any way, shape or form. They're going to show and make that abundantly clear, and they do have a fairy tale. You might not, but they do, and you're going to be whisked up in it whether you like it or not, but you're going to love it. I say not, there's nothing about not liking it. You're going to love it. You definitely do bring that, you know, a little bit more practicality to the situation, for absolute sure. Obviously, certainly you're bringing more the water vibes. We see, you know, full moon in Pisces, certainly water sign, and yeah, just it's a good mix. It's a really good mix. And obviously in Virgo, they're bringing the earth. So you both bring something to the relationship that the other needs. And it's going to be pure bliss. If you want to join me in the extended, we're going to go into how you'll meet them, and what will you think about them, how you know it's them, etc, etc. So do join me if you want to over on my extended. You can find the link below. But thank you so much, Pile 3. What an awesome reading. I've got a feeling that some of you want to be like, bah, that's not for me. But you know, sometimes, you know, it is how it is. We can't help who we fall for. But again, the biggest thing for you is raise your vibration and break yourself out of that box we spoke for. You've got this. Boost your light. You've got it. Awesome. Peace out, guys. I'll see those of you that come for the extended in a second. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please do comment below. Let me know where you're from as well. I love to hear where you guys are from. It really intrigues me and tickles me to this day, that people watch from all around the world, and I love it. It's so humbling, and oh, I don't know, it's just, I'm so blessed and grateful. It's awesome. It really brings joy to me. So yeah, peace, love and light, and I'll see you soon. Peace out, guys. See you on the extended.